The Super Mario Galaxy Collection has to be one of the biggest ripoffs in gaming. But before we start talking about this horrendous deal, please take the time to subscribe and like the video. So, Nintendo had their latest Direct on Friday, and not only did they surprise us with some awful DLC news, they also had the gall to show us this new Mario collection. This collection contains both Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. And I think a few of you are starting to be like, hey, I'm getting a little deja vu. Didn't Super Mario Galaxy already come out for Switch 1? Yeah, it did, all the way back in 2020. In what I consider another horrible deal, the Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection, which just so happened to be missing Mario Galaxy 2. And now, 5 years later, we realize why they did that. It's so they could gouge us for even more money. I did not buy the original collection because I thought it was an awful deal. There were 4 mainline 3D Mario games: Mario 64, Sunshine Galaxy, and Galaxy 2, and they should have all been on that collection. And I thought $79.99 is a little too expensive for 3 old video games. And I already own Mario Galaxy and Mario 64 physically. And now there's an even worse deal where they want us to pay $100 Canadian for just 2 games. And that's just ridiculous. When I first saw the announcement during the Direct, I didn't know the price point yet. So even though I was a little angry about them putting Mario Galaxy again on a double pack, I was kind of happy because at least the people who missed out on the 3D All-Stars collection could at least buy Galaxy again. But then I saw the price and it's like, really? You're charging like $100 for 2 games that came out like 15 years ago, even more? And yeah, you're doing some minimal changes, which is great, but that's not worth an extra $20 now. There have been so many remakes recently, and they've all been like pretty affordable, but all of a sudden, because it's Mario, we gotta pay extra. Nintendo has gotten so cocky with the Switch 2, and we're seeing it even more now, and it's annoying, dude. Especially since they were doing so bad with the Wii U, and they came out with the Switch, and games were affordable. It really felt like they were trying hard, and now it's like they're at the top of the world, and they can do whatever they want now. And I think they're gonna find out that this hubris is gonna cost them. I think they can only push fans so far until they start revolting. Because I am a huge Nintendo fan. I'm a fanboy, some would say. But I see this, and I'm so turned off. I don't want to buy this collection. I'll probably wait until the game is on the secondhand market, and then I'll get it for a lot cheaper. But what really irks me is that it felt so planned, you know? They knew they were going to do a double collection. Movies take a long time to make, so for sure there was some inkling that the Mario Galaxy movie was going to be in development. So this has been planned for a while, and that is why Galaxy 2 was not on the original collection, and it all makes sense now, and it's so slimy. It's really predatory, and I hate it. And then they made sure that the 3D Mario collection was only out for a year, and now it's been delisted, and it's so ridiculous. Why would they have delisted that game? And now we know why. It's so people have to buy the Galaxy collection now. They can't go back and be like, that collection's a little too expensive. I'll get something a little cheaper, skip out on Galaxy 2. No, if you want a physical version of Galaxy for your Nintendo Switch, you gotta buy the more expensive version with less games. And the worst part is that so many people are gonna buy this collection. And I was probably gonna buy it before I knew the price, because I was like, okay, if it's $79.99, I'll bite the bullet. I want to stream these 2 games for everyone. But then I saw the actual price, and it's just like, dude, Donkey Kong Bonanza cost that much, and that game is new. And these are 2 freaking old-ass games, man. You added like a new storybook to Galaxy 2 and some mouse controls. Whoop-de-doo, man. Like, I expect this price for like a full-blown remake. If they redid all the assets and built this game from the ground up, then fine, you could ask for a premium price. But I've seen the differences. It's so minute. Yes, they are changing some of the assets, but it's not that different. It's just ridiculous. It has to be like one of the worst deals I've ever seen for a video game collection ever. When I look at other remakes or other collections or remasters, they're always at like a good price. Dude, you could get like so much more value out of like an Ace Attorney collection or a Mega Man collection, because even if those games are at a premium price, at least their prices go down. This Mario Galaxy collection, they're never gonna put the price down for it. It's always gonna be $100. And that to me is just pure insanity. I hope a lot of you realize that you're getting ripped off and you don't buy this collection. I understand that digitally these games are about, what, $50 a piece probably? But even then, I'm not owning physical media at that point, and it's still a game that came out over a decade ago. I really think Nintendo has gone off the deep end a bit, and if I'm upset, me, a super duper Nintendo fan, they're doing something really wrong. But anyways, those are my thoughts on the latest news about the Mario Galaxy collection. Let me know what you think about the collection in the comments below. Take care, and I hope to see you next time.